Hey everyone, Alex here with Off the Cuff Reviews. I'm back again to bring you guys a special new video. This time we're going to be covering the movie Shirley starring Elizabeth Moss. So let's get into it. So Shirley stars Elizabeth Moss, and it is a psychological thriller that they kind of portrayed as this paranormal horror movie. And I think that they did a disservice to the film by doing that. But with that said, this film does a lot of things right and also a lot of things wrong. So it basically tells the story of a writer who is trying to write a new story based on something terrible that happened, and she's writing this horror novel, and she's blurring the lines of reality with the novel that she's writing, and somebody comes into her life and she takes on this role of the person in the novel. But okay, hear me out. Okay, hear me out. The first two acts of this film are great. There's a lot of exposition. There's a lot of really tense and even romantic scenes. There's a really amazing shot that really stuck out to me, and it was when Elizabeth Moss is on a porch swing, and this girl that comes into her life is standing in front of her. The camera, it zooms in on their legs, and you see Elizabeth Moss's dress and the girl's dress, and the legs are swaying back and forth with this porch swing, and you just see Elizabeth Moss's eyes like staring up at her as she's swaying back and forth, and it keeps cutting from the face to the knees to the face to the knees, and it's like going, and it's just like so raw and intense. And I never thought that I could feel feeling from just watching somebody's legs move, and the closeness of that. Like, you can kind of see their relationship blossoming and how intense their romance is getting just by like how close they are, and how like they're going back and forth and back and forth, and it's like this thing that's just drawing you into the scene. It literally had me like getting closer and closer to the screen, because I'm like so invested in this scene. I just thought it was great. I thought that was masterful filmmaking. The cinematography in this film is great. The directing in this film is pretty good, and the acting is all good. Everything is good about this film, okay? Where the faults come in is with how short the movie is. Now, I'm not advocating for really long films, but with the runtime and the fact that they took 2 acts of the film to build up this tense relationship, and the payoff at the end, it felt so rushed and not earned. It didn't feel earned at all, the ending, and it felt so not earned that it was literally confusing, because you're sitting there and it was so rushed, and you're just like, I'm gonna have to go rewatch this movie because I don't get what just happened. Like, I don't understand why this happened, I guess. And it's not that I don't understand what happened. I'm just like, I don't get why this happened. I'm not sure if they were trying to have us question things at the end, like, was this real? Was this fake? Like, is it supposed to have us like questioning if it's all in her mind or if it's real or not? Because the rest of the film was saying it's all real. So like, I'm confused whether it's like they just like didn't earn that ending, and it felt pretentious to me with the way that they portrayed it. Because if you don't earn an ending and you do that ending anyway and just throw it in at the last second and rush it, if it's going to come off as pretentious, and that is why a lot of people aren't liking this film at all. And I personally do see the good parts about this film. I do appreciate the good parts of this film, and that's why I'm actually going to give this film a B+. But with all of that said, I don't think that it earned an A, which I wanted to give it. I wanted to give it an A. They're lucky I'm not even giving this a C, because this was not... They just really rushed it, and threw this pretentious ending in our face that it made me not want to appreciate the rest of the things that they put in the film. All of the good things they put in the film, and the ending made me not even want to appreciate those because of how pretentious it was. They did not earn that ending at all. They didn't earn it. So like, you can't have me sit here and question things and want me to question things if you didn't earn the right for me to question it. So everyone, if you like this, please hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, drop a like, and I will see you next time. Please tell your friends about this channel, and I will see you next time. Stay safe.